Hi parents, today I wanted to share with you a little bit about um, Google Classroom. I know that this is new for a lot of you, even though your students have been using it. They're not really used to doing it as the main platform for their learning. And so we're all kind of learning this together and working through the kinks together. But I wanted to give you a little tutorial on how to help your child and just give you a little bit of information about it. I've logged in as one of Miss Schnibbin's students. Um, I'm under Anna Presley's account. But I'm just going to show you because I wanted you to see from what you would see. My screen looks slightly different. My links work differently. All of those things. So whenever you have issues or your student has issues, they can just communicate them to us through Google Classroom or through our email addresses. And that's the best way to let us know, hey, this isn't working for us, or is there another way to do this, or this website's blocked, or whatever, and we'll try to find a workaround. But this is the screen that your child sees as soon as they log in as themselves on their Chromebook. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to the icon Google Classroom, double click, and it will come up. When it comes up, any class that your child is a part of is on here. But for e-learning, they're strictly going to go, well, with the exception, I guess, of art maybe, or related arts, for most of their e-learning, I should say, they're going to go to e-learning Schnibbin or e-learning Williams 2020, 2019, 2020. And that's where all of their stuff for each day is going to be. When you go in, you see a stream, and that's kind of like a news feed. Well, that's really not the best way for your child to see their work and for you to see your child's work. So the best thing you can do is go to classwork, and you'll notice down the side here, there are topics for each one. And when you haven't done it, it's one color, and when you have done it, it's another. Like I said, this is Miss Schnibbin's class, so my homeroom, Miss Williams' homeroom, is slightly different. But what you'll see here is you'll see each of the assignments for reading, and we are dating them so that you can easily keep up with it. You'll see that there's a due date and a time for each of them. For right now, Dr. O'Malley has requested, and it started yesterday, that all assignments are due at 10 p.m. Obviously, we don't want students starting at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. and working to 10 p.m. or starting at 7 p.m. and having to quickly rush through or that sort of thing. But we did want to accommodate different family schedules and different work schedules and that type of thing. But you'll see the different subject areas for your child. And I've also added one in my class that's fun things, and it's just extra learning stuff or even fun stuff like I posted today. Author Mo Willems, excuse me, he's like the Piggy and Gerald and Don't Let the Pigeon Ride the Bus author. He's doing daily drawing lessons each day at lunchtime. I posted the link to his YouTube. There's lots of things that are coming out for kids for us to help with this distance learning and help entertain them and keep them occupied and doing good educational things. Obviously, it doesn't all need to be screen time. It's a beautiful day today, so we want them outside. We want them getting fresh air. That's part of staying healthy. So we're trying to support you as best we can. And I'm also going to have a resources tab, a topic here where I'll post this video both on my page and Miss Schnibbin's page. But each assignment, you click on it, and there are activities, and you can click view assignment if it doesn't all fit in the tab. And once you are finished, you have to submit it. All right, and Anna Presley has submitted it. It's turned in, and you can see that status there. It says turned in. that's really the biggest thing that the students we think are having trouble with, is just remembering to turn it in. At some point, this really is going to have to count as a grade. Right now, we're just kind of working through it. And but this turned in part equals attendance. You have to do the work that day by 10 p.m. to be counted present. If you miss the day, what's going to happen is your child, if they have work, it will still be graded. However, it'll be like they were absent that day. Just like if you're absent at school one day and we take a test, when the child comes back, they take the test, they still get the grade, but they were absent that day. So they're still accountable for the work that they miss. However, they are marked absent. So that's really important, that they're turning in the work. And so let me go back. I think that's about it. Let me see about like contacting a teacher. Here was the spelling practice test. We really don't want the students commenting a lot in the space below. I mean, nobody's in trouble or anything like that. Like down here, this is not like a free-for-all discussion board for the students. This is a place for students to communicate with us. Like, we don't want students, hey, you having a good day today, to each other, having conversations, that sort of stuff. Instead, we prefer for students to say, hey, this link isn't working. And then we'll respond back. And then private comments, if the student wants to say something to us about something, like, hey, I really had trouble with that, they can do that and click send, and that sends it to the teacher that posted it there. So that way, it's not everybody seeing it or anything like that. It's just between that student and myself. All right, but that is what we're working on right now. We're trying, we keep saying this is a work in progress, but it really truly is a work in progress. But like I said, really try to keep your child and yourself, when you're looking at your child's work, off of the stream, but move over to classwork, because that's just way more organized, way more helpful, and breaks it down. And you can see well what your child has and hasn't done. All right, so if you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email, let us know. And thank you, Anna Presley, for letting me use your account to see everything. And oh, hold on, view your work. I don't have that. Perfect. This is perfect. Okay, sorry, I thought I was done, but I'm really not. This is amazing, because anything that Anna Presley hasn't done would be over here. It would say like past due, if it were already past the due date and she hadn't done it. If it says assigned, that means that the child has not turned it in yet, but they have the work. So that's a great, great, great tool for you to see what your child has and is missing. All right, so thank you so much. Sorry about that. And like I said, if you have any questions, just feel free to shoot us an email. Thanks. Bye.